It's the Condors and the Falcons coming up next.
Thank you to Trey Mosley for the introduction. We are indeed excited to welcome you to another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. New Year's wishes to all of you. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson, Happy New Year. Partner, a couple of weeks left now in the regular season. Man, you get to this point, we're talking new year, but for the guys, it's been a long season to this point.
This is such an interesting time for the players because part of the league, Mike, they're coming down the home stretch and their season's going to be over. They're not in playoff contention. They're starting to play an off-season.
The final 2 weeks of the regular season are upon us, and off we go on EA Sports. A return now from the 4. Across the 20, they'll mark them down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over. The Falcons set to take over here on offense. They'll be led out by the lefty from the University of Washington. It's Michael Penix.
Coming off a loss last time out, I think the number one goal today, Mike, is he needs to make a bigger impact on the outcome of today's game. Last week, he was not bad by any stretch of the imagination, but it was really just a modest performance. He was okay. Well, okay at the quarterback position is not a winning formula week in and week out in the NFL. They need him to be a difference maker. They need him to be a dynamic playmaker. He's capable of all those things, and if we can get that level of play out of him today, I think they can expect a different result than last week.
On 1st and 10, it's Penix. He's going to run it.
You know, Mike, nice job here by the quarterback, just understanding on these early downs, you just don't want to go backwards. So he's able to avoid the negative play, pick up a little bit, and mostly avoid the sack.
On 2nd down, here's Penix. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. That's going to be caught by the rookie out of LSU. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. And think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
Drake London was the intended receiver there. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
So, of course, you prefer to connect on that throw, but think about it like this, Mike. The more they continue to test this defense downfield, the more it's going to open up some of those shorter passes underneath.
And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple, and it sets up 3rd down.
When a defense has speed to the ball like this group does, it makes these wide receiver screens really challenging because all those fast linebackers and defensive backs that are chasing the ball carrier, the offensive line.
And he's in! Brock Bowers. Touchdown, Falcons. His 6th touchdown now for the season. A terrific way to start this one. Not only a touchdown, but a nice long march down the field. Makes it a long walk back to the bench for the defense.
Mike, that's about as good as you can imagine starting a game offensively. To be able to sustain that many plays and be able to cap it off with a touchdown, that is a dream start for this offense.
Next to score, Falcons 7, Condors nothing.
Seven 7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Here comes a return from the 5. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. This crowd ready in anticipation. Their offense taking the field for the first time. They'll be led out by the young man in his second season in the NFL.
Now, Mike, at this level here in the NFL, you just rarely see the type of performance where one player on the field just stands out that much against his peers. But that's exactly what we saw out of this quarterback a week ago. I mean, throwing for all those touchdowns, that's one thing. But the fact that he was able to protect the ball in the process is what really was impressive to me. I mean, it's not like he was just out there in the backyard chucking the ball all over the place. I mean, he was methodical, cerebral, lethal with his approach. Truthfully, I have no idea how you follow up a performance like that, but I'm certainly excited to see what he has in store.
Look at the 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. That's going to be intercepted. That's the safety, Jesse Bates. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position. Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
On 2nd down, Penix. That's to the right side and caught by Bowers. And they'll pick up the 1st down, a gain of about 4. Mooney in motion. It's 1st down, and they'll run. Now, a flag comes in. It was thrown by the umpire. The pickup is 4, but usually that's a holding penalty.
Still 1st down.
Throwing is Penix. They'll look to set up the screen here. And that'll help a bit. They're still well short of the sticks. A solid pickup on that 1st down play.
How fast things can flip. You find yourself in 1st and a mile after taking a penalty on 1st down. But that chunk play there in the passing game now gets them back in sequence with the chains and brings up a more manageable 2nd down.
And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. Again, it's Penix. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back.
Great example of 1st down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. Throwing again, it's Penix. He pulls it in around the 5. And this drive's going to continue. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 1st and goal for his team. Penix going to throw again. He'll get this out to his running back. And this one ruined quickly. Take him back to the 5-yard line. So we'll get a 2nd and goal when we return. It's the Falcons with the early lead. And EA Sports NFL Sunday returns after this. Another one from the 5, 2nd down and goal. Tight end going in motion here. To throw again, it's Penix. To the end zone there, but it is incomplete.
The defender saw this the entire way, Mike. He actually ran the before the receiver even got to his spot. I think they're fortunately this one didn't end up getting picked and going the other way.
They're going to motion the tight end over here. On 3rd and goal, it's Penix. That's to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
That's one he'd love to have back. An opportunity to score 6 was right there for the taking. Just wasn't quite meant to be.
Bates' kick is good. And the Falcons will extend to a 10-0 lead.
Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in 1st and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
A good return as he takes it across the 30. Three tight ends in the game to start the drive.
Here we go, set.
They'll begin here on the ground. Down the sideline, past the 45. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Ready?
He'll look to throw. That's downfield. He's got Sinnott, the tight end. Couple of big plays to start this drive. How about 17 on this one? They'll turn and hand this one off. And no place to go. He's hit and taken down behind the line.
Well, has been the case this entire first half. It's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. Well, a chance to get right back in it here. 1st down and goal. They'll try to run this one in. Good blocking, and he's in. Touchdown, Condors.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back, even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan. Everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. He'll start at the 4. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. From the gun, here is Penix. That's caught left side by Bowers. He's close to a 1st down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down. A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. From the gun, it's Penix. We'll go right back to Bowers. He's got it again. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
Mooney in motion. We'll go play action now with Penix. He'll get this out wide. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
And this is where the speed of your inside receivers are so critical. He lines up in the right slot. But, Mike, look how far he covers to where he ended up receiving that ball. You can't have all day. Those defensive linemen, they are coming after after your quarterback. So the speed in the slot is critical. That's a great example why. Depending on the situation or the down and distance, Mike, the linebackers have different reads. Sometimes they read the offensive lineman. Sometimes they read the running back. In this case, his read brings him right to the play. He's able to make a big stop and keep the game to nothing.
They come to the line needing 11 here on third down. From the gun on third down, here's Penix. He's got his man down the field. It is a big completion. A big one there on third down, good for 26 yards. So they move inside the 20, first and 10 at the 18. A handoff as they try to run it here. And that one going to be closed down in the backfield. Great defensive play. Knifing it and dropping him for a loss.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
So after the loss on first, here's second and 14. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. A tough spot here. Third and long. Play action. It's Penix. Oh, they are on him in a flash, and he's lost the football. The defense has got it. The defense comes up with a play in the red zone. Those active hands get to the quarterback, knock it out, and they come up with the recovery.
Mike, we see this from time to time down here when an offense is operating in the red zone. The field shrinks, coverage gets a little bit tighter, quarterbacks tend to hold the ball a little too long, and that's exactly what came back to bite them right here.
The Condors offense and their quarterback headed out for their next possession. And he is the NFL leader in passing yards with 2 weeks to play. Looking to finish strong and capture the crowd. And he maneuvers his way forward, a gain of 6. They'll work now on second and 4. They'll stick with him again. And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard. They'll look to pick up the pace. We'll try to pick this one up on the ground. And he'll be out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 35-yard line. First and 10. Now this time they'll look to throw. Going for it all. And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line. And he will take this one across into the end zone. Touchdown, Condors. His second TD of the game, and this one gives his team the lead. What a standout performance early on in this one. That his second rushing touchdown of the game.
And some backs, Mike, they just have a sense of finding the end zone and being able to finish off these runs. That's exactly what this guy has been able to do today, and we're just getting started. I know it sounds like I'm being biased, Mike, but I'm really not. Down here this close to the end zone, especially on two-point tries, the size, the length, the athleticism, and matchups these tight ends can create, man, they are a tough handle, and it leads to 2 points.
And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line. They'll throw on first down with Penix. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
Now a timeout, Atlanta. That's their first, as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in half number 1. They need 8 as they come up for third down. They're going to go play action with Penix. Nowhere to get away, and he's going to go down. Now this defense will use the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in half number 1. The Falcons getting their punter out there. This brought in out past the 20. And he looks up, and he's taken down right away. Maybe fortunate just to hold on to the ball as he was tackled immediately after hauling that one in. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. Back to throw here to begin the drive. He's going to take a shot down the field. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it. Continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by them, there is a lot of space open underneath.
And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. So, we've come upon halftime here in Week 17, as we'll get you down to Orlando now. That's where the coach is, Jonathan Coachman, and our EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Michael, we'll get back to you and Greg in just a little bit. For now.
And hold that thought. Let's get right back to it. We are ready for the third quarter. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. A safe kick taken at the 5. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. The Condors offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And he comes into these final couple of games as the NFL's leader in touchdown passes. From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10.
Let's go.
The third quarter begins with a run. That lane closes quickly. A pickup of 3. Latu there to bring him down. 2nd and 7. Blown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. A.J. Terrell up for the tackle. Here's 3rd and 2. They'll look to throw. That is not. Field incomplete. He made sure not to let the receiver get behind him. 3rd down stop sets up 4th down.
And barring an aggressive decision here on 4th down, it just seemed like a really wasted possession to go 3 and out, not able to pick up a single 1st down. Not only do you not able to gain any field position advantage, it really takes a lot of the wind out of your sails as you find yourself jogging off the field and the punt team coming on.
No movement from the punt team. They'll line up to go for it on 4th down. 1st down and more to the 45. And he's out of bounds inside the 30.
Offside. Defense. That penalty is declined.
They'll come up here. 1st and 10. He'll drop to throw. Taking off
Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain. They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
They're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8. Out of the gun, he'll throw. That is caught. What a throw. Touchdown, Condors. Now the try for an extra point. He's got it. And the Condors are out to a 21-10 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the 3. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Here comes the Atlanta offense now. They get set to take over once more. And the woes in the running game continue. They're going to subtract yards there. A loss on the play. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. The throw on the run is complete. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points. Nice job here by the defense. Did a good job just covering up everything for the most part. So once this ball was caught, really didn't have much of a choice but to just head out of bounds and pick up a modest gain.
They'll run on 2nd down. That one never got started. Too much defensive pressure. They dropped him in the backfield.
When you can get this level of run support out of your secondary, Mike, man, what an advantage for any defense. This defensive back clearly reads run, gets off his block, and he's able to take down the back for a loss of yards.
He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
So defensively, there's always the initial pass coverage plan, and then when that breaks down and the quarterback goes into scramble mode, how fast can you then move on to the second phase and what they call plaster, meaning find the nearest receiver and almost play him man-to-man, and it's exactly what they did here, and there was nowhere for the ball to go, and he's forced to just throw it away.
The Falcons send their punting unit out. They punt for the 2nd time, looking to pin the opponent back deep. That's going to be out of bounds, no return, and the drive's going to start from just inside the 20-yard line. The Condors offense and their running back set to go once more. And as we look at the highlights, you see it's been tough. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Now, he'll air one out. That ball broken up. It is incomplete. They tried the shot on 1st down. Couldn't connect. It'll bring up 2nd down. Now, faking the give. Over the middle to the tight end, Sinnott. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line.
Talk about a thing of beauty. Mike, did you see how many tight ends were on the field on that last play? They call it 13 personnel because there's 1 running back, 3 tight ends, 1 wide receiver. So everybody on defense is thinking run. They catch them off guard a little with the pass, and they take advantage of it with a big gain downfield. And this is just more of the same, picking up exactly where he left off in the first half. And these numbers, Mike, as you see him, they just pop out at you. I mean, he has been the driving force of this offense from the very start.
Now they'll set up to throw. That's caught. It's the tight end, Sinnott. And he's going to be brought down inside the 15.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
They can still get a first down at the 1. 1st and 10, they go from the 11. Back to throw. He's got his big tight end. Touchdown, Condors. Greg, they have such a knack. It's like they're on the same page. The quarterback almost feels like, well, when you were playing, you know where that guy's going to be in the end zone.
Yeah, we used to have a saying, like we say, we don't run routes like they're lines on a piece of paper, and especially against zone coverage. Down here in the red zone, the rule is if you're open, stay open. Don't run past an open zone to get covered. That's exactly what this tight end does here. Friendly target, ball on time, touchdown.
And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Falcons offense ready to come back out for this next possession. They are in need of points in a big way as they set out on 1st and 10. They'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
At this point in the game, Mike, we just haven't seen a lot of fire out of this offense. Here's another run, simple handoff, no gain.
They'll run it on the inside handoff. And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's 3rd down. Throwing is Penix. And they get to him and finally bring him down. It will go down as a sack. We're about ready now for the punt. Fair catch is called for and made. They'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he is out of bounds, but not until he's inside the 40-yard line.
Well, he had such a great first half throwing the football. There's no reason to think, Mike, coming out here for the start of the 3rd, that anything's going to change. He's picked up right.
1st and 10 now from the 36. That is hauled in at the 5. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Condors. They'll line it up to kick the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Condors will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. The return starts from the 5. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Falcons offense ready to take over as we check out the playoff race in the NFC. And things are getting a little tight with 2 weeks left in the regular season. Already, we can look ahead in both conferences to some critical divisional matchups ahead in Week 18. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up second. To throw is Penix. Open man, he's got it. It's London. And pickup, that's not enough for the first down. They'll empty out the backfield as they come up for 3rd and a yard. On 3rd and 1, here's Penix. And it looks like he's going to have the first down. The defense was right there, but a gain of 2. Good enough for the first down.
First down, Falcons.
Again, it's Penix. This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. From the gun, here is Penix. That one intercepted. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see, can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
The Condors offense about ready to take over once more. And as we look back now, Greg, at how we got here, we got a ton of highlights of the offense so far. In particular, great passing.
Yeah, and if you want to score points in the NFL, Mike, there's no secret. You've got to do it primarily.
And he's got another one. Touchdown, Condors. That is his 3rd touchdown of the afternoon. The extra point is up and through. And the Condors stretch things out even further. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Falcons offense ready to take over once again. Things not looking good. But see if they get the turnaround going here. They'll start this drive with first down. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. We're fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up 2nd down. From the gun, it's Penix. He's got his man. It's Mooney. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down. Looking to throw, it's Penix. And that is incomplete.
This has really been the story of this entire game, Mike. I mean, this pass rush has had the advantage over the offense pretty much from the jump. And they've already recorded a couple of sacks, a handful of close calls, and it's the pressure in the backfield is why this team finds themselves with the lead here late in this ballgame.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. That's complete. He's got it to London. A gutsy call, but they pay it off. It's a gain of 17. Putting the tight end in motion. Penix gonna throw again. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete. Trying to get it to his tight end, Brock Bowers. And it'll be 2nd down. To throw again, it's Penix. Rush comes, they're setting up the screen. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down. Throwing again, it's Penix. Open man is Mooney. He's got it. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. gain of 7 and a first down.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Here's Penix. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. From the gun on 3rd down, here's Penix. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, Mike. Living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
Oh, he gets a good read defensively and intercepts it. And the Condors are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line.
I got to give credit, Mike, where credit is due. I mean, they have played a complete game in all facets of football. I mean, the scoreboard pretty much reflects what we've seen play out here over the last 4 quarters.
And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line. On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he's going to be out of bounds down near the 25.
And you think back to the first half, Mike, just how well he threw the ball, and you thought maybe this defense would come up with some answers in the second half to slow him down, but so far that has proven to not be the case.
And a strong 1st down run, a pickup of 9, setting up 2nd and short. Now a give on the ground. And he's going to be out of bounds as the clock will stop. We would have stopped anyway as we've hit the 2-minute warning. From the 1-yard line, 1st down and goal. Here's a run. And he will score again. Touchdown, Condors. Make it 4 touchdowns for him on the afternoon. Not going for 2, they'll kick the point after. He's got it. And the Condors add on to their already sizable lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This taken at the 5. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Falcons offense ready to get back to work. They'll begin with 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because, Nick, like, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
On 2nd down, Penix. That's to the right side and caught by Bowers. No touchdown, but they are close. Going to be 1st and goal. They've got it at the 3.
Over the course of my career early on, there was a handful of guys that were downfield threats in the passing game, but they did a lot of stuff.
It is brought in the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta.
Touchdown, Atlanta.
And that is touchdown number 1 in the National Football League career of a guy, Greg, taken high in the draft, hoping. That.
When you get drafted in the first round, Mike, let alone as a wide receiver, the expectation in the NFL today is that you need to come in and be an immediate impact player. Plays like this continue to build that relationship with the quarterback, and I think this guy's got a real bright future.
So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. This returnable from the 4. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. The home team's offense ready to get back at it. And this crowd certainly has liked what they have seen. Their guys fully expected to win this one coming in. They have not disappointed, as they have the advantage here in the 4th.
I think this defense is wondering where some of these missed throws were earlier in the game. I mean, for a while it seemed like everything the offense did hit. And after that last incomplete pass, although this game's all but over, this defense will certainly take it.
A.J. Terrell, the tight coverage there, and he knocks it away. 2 incompletions to start the drive, and it leads to 3rd down and 10. 15-yard pickup there, and that will be a 1st down.
Here's a case of an offense just piling on. You're really imposing your will on the defense. Everyone in the stadium knows you're going to run it. The defense knows it, you know it. And no matter what they do, they have no answers whatsoever.
Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be 1st and goal. Now a give up the middle. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. We might need a calculator before this one is done. It has been one-sided, and the route rolls on, Greg.
Absolutely, Mike, and they just keep piling on the points. I mean, this offensive play caller, he's saying it's never enough. I'm going to try to score with every possession, and we've seen him do that all game long.
Down to the final few seconds of this one as the kick is away. This will be returned from the 6. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Here we go. One final play. He's going to take a shot here for Mooney. And the final throw of the game winds up incomplete, and that will do it. This one comes to an end. So the fans gonna head home happy. It's a win for the hometown squad. They're able to erase the memories from a week ago. A game they really did struggle in. It looked like a different group here as they respond with a solid victory. And that'll do it for my partner Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say so long, everyone.